Okay, I'm back again with a second video. This sort of ties in with my first video that I made um, regarding the immigration issue that we're having here in the UK. I read earlier today in the Daily Mail an article um, which reads, "Men with more than one wife will get extra benefits under the new rules." Now, these new rules won't be phased in until 2021 under universal tax credit, which is, for those who don't know, it's sort of like the American welfare system. Previously, those who are out of work, they'll get um, money paid into their account every fortnight. I don't know how much it is exactly. I think it's about 50 something pounds a week, and you can claim housing benefits as well as council tax. Now, the um, the benefits were paid to your landlord and to the proper um, um, collecting agencies, and you were issued your payment to last you every fortnight. Well, now with this universal tax credit, you get a lump sum. So every 4 weeks, you'll get your um, housing benefit, your tax, and your own payment for you to buy your food, household items, and so on. And you yourself have to pay, your rent out of it, the tax, and the rest for um, for your food and stuff for whole of that month. And if you spend it, you just do without until your next payment the following month. And if you find a job, the more the more you earn, the less money they give until you're able to stand on your own 2 feet again, or you're in full employment. Then the benefits stop. Something along those lines, what I've read. So anyway, my take on this, it reads that uh, the amount would be £317.83 a month for each wife in a polygamous household. Now, my take on this is, first, for those men who are entering a polygamous marriage, why are you marrying more than one wife and on benefits? If you've come from a country where polygamy is allowed and you're going to a country where polygamy isn't, why come here and bring your family here? I mean, I don't understand what this government is playing at. It's like there's one rule for other people and another rule for the rest. Now, I have no problem with polygamy. My problem is when you're now taking taxpayers' money to look after these, or not look after, well, support, I'll use the correct term, support the wives and the children of these polygamous marriages. I think it's not fair. It's reckless. It's a waste of the taxpayers' money. Again, I stand by what I say. The government should take care of what's going on here first, the troubles that we have in the UK first, before we start spending our money on marriages that it's in the UK law that it's not allowed, that it's illegal. This is supposed to be a fair, democratic society that we're living in, but yet, like I said before, there's one rule for one people, for one group of people, and then there's another set of rules for the rest of us. You can have as much women as you want. Make sure before you take on having a second wife, a third wife, a fourth wife, and how many kids that come along with it. Make sure that you can take care of it. It's not right that the government take taxpayers' money to support a man with more than one wife. He should have thought about how he's going to take care of his wives and his children before he got into it. Before he got into that polygamous marriage. I really don't think that our government actually sits down and really think their plans through properly. I watched the program. It was Jodie, what was it called? It was Jodie Marsh. Jodie Marsh. She's on Benefit, I think it was called. Something along those lines. And she went around, I think it was Essex, a town where she grew up. Well, it wasn't the actual area, because in the program she said she grew up on the good side of Essex, but she went around and she showed the poverty that people's living in. You know, there's women with children, they've got, you know, they're going without so their child or so their children can get food because they lost their job. You know, they go into these charity places, food banks. And here you have the government now planning on giving money to a man that has more than one wife. If that man who's entered into that polygamous marriage, if his life isn't in danger, why is the government letting him into the country with his second, third, fourth wife? I just think the government's asked backwards, to be honest. Now again, you can leave your comments, but do you think I'm right in what I'm saying, or do you think I'm talking out of my ass? I'll leave the link in the description box, and you tell me what you think.